Nerd reactor, roll out.
How's it going, Henry?
What's up, John? How you doing?
Doing good. And I think you're doing well with the movie coming out, starring as Snake Eyes,
Yes, sir.
action extraordinaire. So what does it feel like to have that and, let's say action figures, your own like face on it?
It's kind of mind blowing when you kind of put it like that. You go into a movie expecting like, yeah, oh, it's Hasbro. Of course they're going to come out with a toy range, but when it arrives in front of you and you're kind of looking at it, it's like, holy crap, they really got that face right. And then it starts to sink in. It's just like, whoa, this is immortalized for the rest of time. This could be buried at the bottom of my daughter or son's kind of toy box when they're like 30 years old, and we dig it out and it's like, oh, remember that time? But no, it's an absolute honor to be sort of a part of this franchise, and especially such an iconic character as Snake Eyes.
And for this role, like what did you do to prepare for it? Did you research? Were you a fan before?
To be honest, I didn't want to do too much research into the Snake that we knew from Larry's kind of pantheon of amazing comic books. I needed to obviously understand the relationships between who I'm meeting in this particular movie, and of course the motivations. But what I really needed to delve into was the hardships of what our character is going through at the beginning of this film. He's a broken man. He's been led on this trail of destruction and vengeance in search of this comeuppance for people who have done him sort of wrong in the past. And it goes through his transition of understanding that this isn't the do and end all if he becomes kind of the person that he's always been dreaming of. Like, he needs to be better. So to see that kind of story arc play out, that was what I had to really research, and the effect a certain family has on his sort of direction in life.
And with this movie, your character just goes all around the world, encounters different characters. I don't know if there's a moment for you on the set where you're like, this is awesome.
I mean, any chance you get to be on any set is a gift. We get to play in the biggest sand pit possible, and so as kids, this is kind of what you dream about: dressing up as a ninja, doing combat with like 15 other people. It was a really moments many times, but to be able to see sort of the finished product on the big screen with everything involved, with all the talent that was kind of heaped together, it's such a joy to be able to sort of sit there and just be in awe of this movie.
And you're talking about like the action on the set pieces. I don't know if you're ever wary of just getting hit in the face with all the different like flying punches or katanas swinging around.
Constantly. It happens. It's such a frantic, fast-paced sort of dance that you're doing, that of course there's going to be a stray sort of sword whack you around the face and you're like, oh, but you have to keep going because there'll be another one if you don't block the sort of the incoming barrage. But that's kind of it's expected. Luckily, no serious injuries or I still have both my eyes, and we did good.
Let's say future movies, Snake Eyes. I don't know if you have any ideas that you want to share, like that's your own ideas on what you think would happen.
We leave this movie in an area where it's just like it wants you to yearn for more. Like, so many people have come to us like, when are you making the next one? Because like this isn't finished. We need more of this. And I think a lot of the pre-existing fans were like, this is the film and this is the vibe that we wanted all this whole time. So to be able to give that to people, to have them sort of be open-minded about this new iteration of the G.I. Joe universe, I think it's fantastic. But for me, I want to see where this leads between Storm and Snake. That is my end goal. This relationship is one of the most iconic. Of course, we got to pepper in some Cobra and G.I. Joes, but for me, focus is on this blood brotherhood.
All right. Well, awesome. Thanks for the interview, Henry, and have a great rest of your day.
Take care. Thanks, John.